Hey guys, welcome to this comparison here. I have here the HP MVX2. This is a computer that came out about 2 years ago. And this is a new computer, the Nextbook Red Edition 10.1. Basically, just want to give you guys a quick comparison here as far as the specs and how these two computers compare with each other. And also, because this is 2 years old, you know, you should be able to find this now for way less money. Originally, when this computer came out, it was about $700. So that's something to consider too if you want a little more performance or more options, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, and you want something bigger, 11.6 instead of the 10.1. You can probably consider getting this used now on eBay versus buying this one brand new. So let's go ahead and start here with comparing the specs. Basically, these computers actually are very comparable when it comes to the specs. They have the same screen resolution, 1280 by 800 IPS displays. They also have Windows 8.1. As far as battery life, the HP it's rated at about 14 hours combined battery between the keyboard and the tablet. There's a battery in the keyboard and there's a battery in the tablet. As far as the Nextbook, it comes with a 6,000 milliamp battery. I will estimate the battery on the Nextbook at least 10 hours, possibly 12 hours, depending on the usage, depending on the brightness of the screen. Now, one of the obvious differences here is the screen size. This is 10.1, this is 11.6. So if you want something a little bit bigger but still portable, then I would recommend the 11.6 inch. If you want something very portable and you don't mind the 10.1, this is an excellent choice. This is a really nice computer, very portable, and pretty much offers all the same things than the one on the HP. Now, a couple of differences, obviously, besides the screen size, the keyboard size, as well as the mouse track. On the HP, the keys are gonna be bigger, since the keyboard is actually bigger. The keys are bigger. There is more space between one key and another, so that's gonna help you to prevent typing on the wrong letter, as well as the keys are bigger, so it's easier to identify which key you are typing on. The mouse track is also a little bit bigger, so it's always more comfortable to use a bigger mouse track. Another thing, these computers, they both come with cameras. The cameras on the Nextbook computer, not good at all. So if you are looking to buy a laptop, or a tablet that comes with cameras, because you're gonna be using the cameras a lot, I will not recommend getting this one. I will get something like this out. The camera on the HP offers, I believe it's a 2 megapixel front facing camera. But the computer also offers a really nice rear camera. We're looking at an 8 megapixel rear camera with flash that can shoot video in 1080p. So this is a really nice camera. Comparing to the Nextbook, the front-facing camera, it's not even 1 pixel, and the rear camera, as you guys see right there, I believe it's 2 megapixel, and it doesn't do video in HD. So I would say the intentions for putting a camera here on the Nextbook, it's mostly for the options to do Skype or things like that, but not necessarily to rely on the camera for taking pictures or videos for personal use. More to use it with applications like Skype. So that's a big difference right there in terms of the cameras. The camera on the HP is gonna be way better. Now, as far as the ports, let's go ahead and close. Actually, let's go ahead and remove here. Well, let's look at the computer from the side. Let's take a look here at the ports. You're gonna see more ports on the HP. So as you guys can see, right here on this side, we don't have anything. As a matter of fact, on the Nextbook, there are no ports on the keyboard. all the ports are on the tablet, which actually makes the tablet a little bit heavier because of the ports there, and a little bit thicker. So right here on the HP, we have a full-size HDMI port on the keyboard. We also have a USB port, 3.5mm audio jack right there. Looking at the computer on the other side, we see right here the access to a full-size micro SD card, USB port, and this is the connector for the charger. On the Nextbook computer, we don't have full-size neither USB or HDMI. The ports are micro, but we do have a micro HDMI right here, micro USB port, audio jack, connector for the charger, microphones, and then right there is a port to add a micro SD card reader. Right there we see the rear camera, and then on the other side we don't have anything, and then on top we see right there the volume, power button, and Windows button. Now looking at this one closed, there's a volume rocker right here, and there's a power button right here on the other side, and the camera. And let's go ahead and remove here the tablet from the keyboard. Show you guys here quick couple of things. So right here on the bottom of this computer, we also get an access to a micro SD card. So not only comes with the access to a full-size SD card, but you can also add a micro SD card. And then there's the 3.5mm audio jack here in case you want to use headphones only with the tablet without using the keyboard. So you get basically two 3.5mm audio jacks with the HP, and you get access to micro SD card reader as well as a full-size SD card reader. Now when it comes to the detaching the tablet on the Nextbook, the mechanism is a little bit different. There's a magnet right here which makes it really easy to attach or detach in comparison to the HP. There are some different mechanism right here. I'll show you guys quick here. So they basically attach to this right here. There's no magnet. So let's take a quick look here at the desktop, as well as maybe do some browsing test. So when it comes to moving things around, they both are actually pretty quick, as you guys can see. Here's the access to all the different applications. Here's the access to the menu right here, access to the desktop. And speaking of the desktop, I'm gonna leave it right there and show you guys how the specs from the control panel. This one is also really quick. And let's go ahead and access right here control panel as well, and compare the specs. As far as price, guys, the Nextbook, it's actually about $179 brand new. The HP, like I said, when it came out, it was about $700. Right now, you can probably find this computer for around $350, $400 used, good conditions on eBay. So I'll bring this close here so you guys can take a look at the specs. So we're looking at a Windows 8.1 Intel Atom 1.80 GHz dual core, 2 GB of RAM, 32-bit operating system. Let's take a look now at the Nextbook. The Nextbook offers Windows 8.1 with Bing, Intel Atom 1.33 GHz, but it gets up to 1.83. 1 GB of RAM, 32-bit operating system. So they are pretty close when it comes to the operating system. And now we're looking at the Firefox installed here on the Nextbook, and Opera browser installed here on the HP, and the computer both come with a full version of Windows, so you can actually download different applications. So let's go ahead and access here Yahoo, just to give you guys an idea of the browsing experience, the speed and all that. And let's access also right here. Let's go ahead and open a different page. Let's go to eBay. So I'm just gonna click on a couple of links here so you guys can see the speed when opening pages. As you guys can see, it opened the pages pretty quick. Let's go ahead and try to navigate here through some things here on eBay. And eBay, it's a page that takes a lot of time to load because of so many pictures and advertising. So let's go ahead and open something else. Let's go ahead and open here Yahoo. And there is Yahoo. Let's go ahead and open a couple of links here. So there you have it. That's as far as the browsing experience from the desktop. And let's take a quick look here at the Internet Explorer from the touch mode. Alright, so we're looking at the Explorer from the touch mode. And I'm gonna go ahead and open a few things here, but let me show you here quick the zoom in and zoom out. Very responsive. Same thing here. And let's go ahead and open a couple of things here. And there you have it. As far as the text, everything looks really clear on both computers because of the IPS display and 1280 by 800 screen resolution. Here's a look at the Maps application. And we can go ahead and look at maps in different styles. We get this style right here. We get the satellite mode. Let's do satellite on both. And let's go ahead and zoom in. So as you guys can see, zoom in and zoom out, no problem at all with both of the computers. And we can also do multi-window on both. There it is, the Explorer on both, and the maps on the other side. Let's take a quick look here at the camera interface on both, and this is a big difference right here. Like I said before, we're looking at I think it's 2 megapixel rear camera versus 8 megapixel on the HP. So we get right here the option for a video and picture, and if we get access to the settings, it offers a few settings but not too many. You can change the aspect ratio, you can do grid lines, you can add the location. That's about it. On this one you can do panoramic, as you see right there, and then it gives you a couple of other options here. As you guys can see, video quality, it's 1080p. You can do video stabilization, grid lines, location. If I swipe from the bottom, I can do front facing camera, I can do timer, I can do the exposure. So that's as far as the interface. And let me show you guys quick here a couple of samples of pictures and videos. So this is a picture taken with the rear camera. Sorry about the reflection, guys. Like I say, you know, the rear camera doesn't offer the best quality. However, it's nice, you know, that we get the option to take pictures and video. So these are a couple of pictures here taken with the rear camera of the Nextbook computer. Here's a video. Here's another picture taken inside. So as you guys can see, the quality, it's not bad, but it's not the best. Like I said, this is more intended for using applications like Skype and things like that. Here are a couple of samples of pictures taken with the rear camera on the HP. As you guys can see, amazing quality, very clear pictures. Here's another one. These are with the rear camera. So that's all I have for right now, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe for more, share the video to help others. Again, this was a comparison here between the HP MVX2 and the new Nextbook Red Edition quad-core tablet with Windows 8.1. Thank you guys, and we'll see you later.